Conducting due diligence on a property in Nigeria is crucial to safeguard your investment and avoid potential pitfalls. The Nigerian real estate market can be complex, with issues like unclear land titles and fraudulent transactions being common. Here's what you need to know about conducting due diligence on a property in Nigeria. And number one is engage professional help. Real estate lawyer. This is the most critical step. A knowledgeable and experienced real estate lawyer will guide you through the entire process, scrutinize documents, conduct searches, and identify potential risks. They can spot irregularities that an untrained eye might miss. Surveyor. A registered surveyor is essential to verify the authenticity of the survey plan, confirm the exact dimensions of the property, and ensure it doesn't fall under government acquisition. This process is often called charting. Structural engineer, building inspector. If you are buying a developed property, engage a qualified engineer to assess its structural integrity, identify defects, and ensure it meets safety and environmental standards. Property valuer. A valuer can help you determine the fair market value of the property, assisting you in making an informed decision about the purchase price. Number two, key areas of due diligence. Legal due diligence. This is paramount to verify ownership and ensure the property has proper documentation. Verification of title documents. The lawyer will request and scrutinize key documents like certificate of occupancy, CFO. This is the legal document granting the holder a right to occupy and use a piece of land for a specified period, usually 99 years. Deed of assignment. These documents transfers the ownership interest from the seller to the buyer. Deed of sub-release. Relevant for leasehold properties. Survey plan. A detailed map showing the property's boundaries and coordinates. Power of attorney, if applicable. If the seller is acting on behalf of someone else. Receipt of payments, proof of previous transactions. Land registry search. This is a vital step performed at the state land registry, e.g. Lagos State Land Registry. It will reveal the current owners and history of previous owners, any existing charges, mortgages, liens, or encumbrances on the property. If the land is under government acquisition or involved in any legal disputes. If the title has been registered, litigation search. Your lawyer will conduct searches at the relevant court to check for any pending lawsuit or court orders affecting the property. Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) search. If the seller is a company, a CAC search is necessary to verify the company's registration, its directors, and confirm that the property is not a company asset under receivership or that there are no charges registered against the company's assets that include the property. Governor's consent. The Land Use Act requires the governor's consent for any alienation or transfer of interest in real property. This is a crucial step in the legal process. Technical/physical due diligence. This focuses on the physical aspects of the property. Physical inspection. Visit the property to confirm its actual condition and identify any structural issues, cracks, weak foundations, poor construction. Verify the boundaries and ensure they match the survey plan. Consider potential environmental hazards like flooding or erosion, especially in certain areas. Social due diligence. And number three, unclear or disputed land titles. This is a major challenge in Nigeria. Multiple claims of ownership or forged documents are common. Government acquisitions. Some lands may be designated for public projects, making them subject to government acquisition, even with seemingly valid titles. Fraudulent transaction. The sale of the same property to multiple buyers or the use of forged documents is a significant risk. Lack of proper documentation. Unwritten agreements or incomplete documentation can lead to legal complications, zoning and land use violation. Buying a property without confirming its unauthorized development can face demolition. Environmental assessment. Consider potential environmental hazards like flooding or erosion, especially in certain areas. Social due diligence. Understanding the social context of the property. Investigation of properties history, especially in traditional land-owning communities in Onile. Investigate the history of ownership to prevent future disputes. Community and neighborhood investigation. Assess the security situation, crime rate, and proximity to essential social amenities, schools, hospitals, markets, public transport, dispute and conflict resolution history. Inquire with local chiefs, community leaders, and neighbors about any past disputes or conflicts related to the property. Number 4, important considerations. Buyer beware, convert enter. Why due diligence is crucial. the principle of buyer beware still applies. It is your responsibility to thoroughly investigate written agreements. Always ensure all agreements and contracts are in writing and reviewed by your lawyer. Avoid relying on verbal agreements. Escrow account for deposits. Consider using an escrow account managed by a neutral third party like a legal practitioner to ensure funds are released only after all conditions are met. Government consent. The consent of the government is mandatory for valid land transactions in Nigeria. By diligently following those steps and engaging qualified professionals, you can significantly mitigate the risks associated with property acquisition in Nigeria and ensure a secure and legitimate investment. I'm Happiness, the happiest rector. Stay tuned on my YouTube channel for more real estate tips to look out for before venturing into that real estate investment as an investor. Bye for now.
Okay, let's go.